What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran here, smoking it down live. Gonna hit the Tier 4 Basic Arena tonight. Gotta hit that hard. Try to maybe get some rank rewards there. Extra catalysts. Ristic, get some coffee. Absolutely, man. Take care of that. No problem at all. We've got quite a few people streaming tonight, including a couple Labyrinth runs, so I imagine it's going to be a bit of a slower evening, but that's alright. Still got to do work. Adam Wildy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good morning so far. What is it, 5:30 a.m. there on a Sunday? High Speed Pursuit, what's up? See, you've been in and out of some other streams today, as I have. So I was just checking in on Steiny a bit ago. He had about 400,000 left on Maestro, I believe. I already had a couple cups of coffee tonight, so I think I should be done for the night. Otherwise, I may not sleep at all. When I went ahead and got another Tier 4 Basic from the Glory store, that gave me enough to rank Magic. I went ahead and took her to rank 5. So now I've got to get 5 Tier 4 Basics in the next 2 weeks to take care of Yondu, and then I think 4 more Basics to get Spider-Man up to rank 3 to take care of the Science class cat that is sitting in the inventory or in the stash there. Coming up 5:30 a.m. I have a delivery shift at work at 8. Awesome, man. That's some dedication. 5:30 a.m. is not a time of the day that I really like to see. Yeah, I have no idea what it's going to take to get the cutoff for rank rewards, to get another T4b and rank rewards. And quite honestly, since tomorrow's Sunday, still family day quite a bit, I don't know how much time I'm going to have to grind tomorrow. So, may have to wait till next time. If I did go for it now, I'd have to use units, I think. I'd have to use my 5-star boosts and units. Terrell Brown, what's up, man? How are you tonight? Hopefully you guys have had the chance to drop in on Steiny and Frojo tonight and support them in their Labyrinth runs. Thrive in the morning, sunrise about 4:30 a.m. Temperature actually, oh wow, that is early. Honestly, Terrell, a bit of a headache tonight, but that's alright. The grind must go on. Soundwaves 987, hey, what's up, man? I owe you an apology as well, Soundwaves. You commented on a video the other day, and for some reason it showed up as a regular comment in my notifications, and then it showed up again as spam. Usually it shows up either one place or the other. And so I thought, well, this must have gone through twice, so I deleted the spam, and I deleted your regular message too. So just in case you noticed that your message was gone, that was not an intentional thing on my part to delete your message. Davi Vinicius, what's up? How are you? I have to say I'm a bit curious. Davi, you're in here like every night, but all you say is hi. I'd love to hear more from you. Where are you from? Yeah, congrats on that. You gonna race me to the T4b? Well, okay, go. Should put a timer on the screen, how long it's gonna take. I've got an extra rank 4 5-star this time around, so it should not take me quite as long. Need to unlock it still. So any idea at all, does anybody have any idea at all what cutoffs are going to be for second Tier 4 Basic in rank rewards? Yeah, I'm usually not in a hurry to get it done, but if I do decide to push, I'm going to have to play it like a regular arena and use units to revive at least to get on the streak. Yeah, I'm still not sure that it was a right decision. I even, like, once I got the Catalyst, you know, Hawkeye is still sitting right beside her, and I'm like, should I rank Hawkeye? I don't know. Just like, it's like, since they're so limited, that space is so limited, it's like, you just feel the finality of that decision right now. I mean, some people are saying that ranked down tickets are going to come back, but I don't know that they are. I mean, we have no guarantee of that. I'd always planned that, you know, long before everybody else has started doing it, because I've always been a fan of Magic, even before she got changed. You know, I always thought it would be great to have a Magic and a Star-Lord. You know, Star-Lord for obvious reasons, but Magic has long been my top candidate for a 5-star besides Star-Lord. And so, you know, if I didn't have Storm there, wouldn't be a question at all. But now, I mean, since it's like only one spot left until I 100% Labyrinth, it's like, was that the right decision? But it is what it is. At this point in the game, I need that prestige bump. I really do. You know, in my alliance and playing at this level, I mean, I need to have that second rank 4 for the prestige, and so it just, you know, you can only wait so long. Welcome back, Ristic. Biggest fella in my alliance put up 7 million recently, didn't get top 50. No idea how much higher. So 2 days, 10 million. I mean, you could do 10 million in 2 days. I mean, I could do 15 in 3 days for a feature, so 10 million should be reasonable. Soundwaves, yes, I've looked at your profile. Just going to ask how much to hit top 50. Yeah, so, I mean, if 7 million wasn't enough, I would say then probably you'd have to shoot for 10. But since Punisher is going, I don't know, maybe that'll go lower then, since it's a new feature. Class disadvantage and 2 bleed immunes for 3 Wolvie team. That's nice. If you're just jumping on, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here. I know you've got a lot of options tonight. So thanks for choosing to be here at the Grand Scheme. If you would, go ahead and drop a line in the chat and let us know you're here. I'm just looking over on Twitter. I got a notification that something popped up. And Steiny has finished Maestro. I had a comment on this real quick. Alright. Yeah, if you're following him on Twitter, or if you are connected with him here on YouTube, then make sure you give him a mighty thumb salute. Congratulate him on his Labyrinth completion. Taking Phoenix rank 5 soon. At a certain point you gotta bite the bullet. And yeah, Phoenix went up for me. She wasn't such a hard decision, because at the time I did not have Thor awakened, and she was the highest prestige. Cosmic, that was before Hyperion and all that. You know, so we didn't really have a whole lot of good options for Cosmic anyway. I mean, I don't begrudge Magic. I do love her. I think she's great, but it's still like, Hawkeye would have been good too, since I use him every war. Check in with Frojo. Be right back. All right, let us know how he's doing there, Terrell. CJ, you can wait for Star-Lord. Yeah, I am at this point. The third spot is definitely reserved for him. Hopefully there will be a nice special event quest or some kind of additional quest for the Spider-Man movie. Maybe there will be a shot at a 5-star Awakening gem somewhere in there. Off topic, stuck on that Caltrops path 524. Ranked up Ultron to 440. Still struggling. Yeah, ugh. I have not done it yet. I've got Ultron, Vision, and Ghost Rider for that when I do get to it, but I've not done it yet. If anyone has any advice, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I can't help you with it. I mean, if with Bleed Immune, Caltrops should be a non-issue. So is it something else then with the? Is it something else with the path itself? What do I want to do here? Do that. What's up, Hector? How have you been? Black Widow for Electro on that path too. Yeah, you really don't have any bleed immune options for Electro, do you? I mean, Crossbones can shrug off debuffs, but I doubt that's going to do much against Caltrops. Hector just did 524, 525. Did you first run or exploring? Guardian Hero use event. Fingers crossed for Spider-Verse Hero. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, you definitely got to get that to rank 5. Yeah, 5.2 was not bad for me until I got to map 3 or map 4. Then it got interesting. I probably should have waited to push through, but I was like halfway through that map and like was not going to turn back, and then just ended up dumping a whole lot of units on that magic. Give me another stun. Yes, thank you. exploring little by little, everything up to half. Yeah, it's on hold for me. I mean, just, you know, I'm looking at the rewards, and it's like 1,200 5-star shards. You can get that with 2 wins in AW for a lot cheaper. You know, a rank up gem, yeah, I mean, that could be valuable, but right now I'm not really hurting for that stuff. I need the Tier 4 basics. I don't need the whole package right now. So it's just, it's not a hurry. I'm not in a hurry at all to get to it. Yeah, 440s are definitely a little weak for 5.2. But you can do it. It's doable if you want to use your resources to do it. But it's going to be tough, man. Yeah, I mean, eventually you have to spend. I mean, eventually you're going to have to clear it because it's, you know, the gateway to 5.3 and 5.4, and I would just be utterly shocked if at the end of 5.4 we did not have the ability to take a 5-star champion to rank 5. I mean, so you got to get through it. It's just not very great rewards along the way. Doctor Strange and Magic gave a bit of trouble. Magic had to revive Voodoo twice. See, if I had Voodoo for her, yeah, I mean, just I didn't have anybody to deal with her Limbo was the problem. And so Limbo on top of the Bane and the Masochism, or not Bane, Masochism and what's the other one? You know, that she was regenning every time I placed a debuff, every time I parried her, every time I evaded, and then the Limbo on top of that I didn't have a champion to deal with. It was very expensive to get past her. Use Magic for that Magic. Yeah, I had Magic with me too, but she was still taking a heck of a lot of damage from Limbo because until yesterday she was unawakened. This guy's got Limber maxed out. Magic's L2 power drain triggers before the power lock. Really? So the power drain, even though it's not a debuff, triggers the Masochism. Nice. That would have been good to know. I've already fought her twice. I've cleared her twice already, so I don't have to worry about her again, but it wasn't cheap to do it. Buffet. That's right, Buffet. Collector's only fight so far I've had to dump a bunch of potions and revives on. Yeah, I think I spent more on that Magic than I did on Collector. Vision Age of Ultron. Yep. Just spam that L1. A lot of streams going, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, High Speed. Absolutely appreciate you guys being here. I actually thought about just not streaming tonight and hanging out in Frojo's stream, but decided, no, I got my own to run, and the show must go on, right? Finally pulled a 4-star Hulk, but it doesn't have a penis. Well, I'm sorry for your luck, man. I would like to console you and tell you that She-Hulk is not that bad, but I'm afraid she is that bad. Use Cap and Ultron trying to push Collector to his second special before the evade. Yeah, I tried that. I tried the evade and I was not successful. So any tips or tricks, specific points of evasion, drop some wisdom on us, Ristic. I'm a little surprised that Magic is not higher than Storm. It may have to do with my mastery setup right now. I haven't updated my prestige chart, so I don't know if she actually is higher or lower, or what is going on. CJ wouldn't have been much better if he had gray penis. Ah, don't talk like that against Joe Fixit. CJ loves Joe Fixit. I don't understand why he's not rank 5'd him yet. NPW 2004, just got off Steiny's Labyrinth stream. Gotta go to bed, wanted to check in. Alright, thanks man, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. I was in and out of Steiny's stream tonight too. Probably my wife was getting a little frustrated with me because I was supposed to be with family, and I kept looking at my phone, checking out Steiny's stream and Frojo's stream, checking in on their progress. I do not have an addiction. I don't have a problem. Plan on making Act 5.2 tips for Quest 1 through 5. Yeah, I think that'd be a big hit right about now, because people are still looking for answers and easy ways to get through some of that stuff. It's like evading Doc Strange Special 2 and Punisher Special 1. Well, that doesn't help me out a whole lot, because I still suck at Doc Strange's Special 2. I can get it occasionally, but if I can manage to get the first one, then the rest is easy, but most of the time I end up messing up on the first blast anyway. It's like I know how it's done, theoretically, but for some reason I just have the worst luck trying to time it. Gotta take a quick smoke break. Absolutely, man. No problem. Neither did I, Hector. Neither did I. I thought those were they were a nice challenge, but they were still relatively easy. And I thought that's when I was doing it, I was actually doing it on the live stream, exploring those first three. So I just thought, you know, I'll just live stream this whole thing, no problem. but I wanted to get it done before yesterday so I can get all the 5-star shards. So I thought I'm gonna make some progress when I'm not streaming, and I'm glad that I did, because after doing that, I thought, eek, I would have really regretted doing this as a live stream. Great to great. Got an AQ question. Shoot, man. Doctor Strange, I think I handled him with Magic and actually Vision. Vision Age of Ultron did really well against Magic. I mean, not Magic, Doctor Strange. But it was the limbo on Magic that was just unbearable. Oh, come on. Storm, she just is a constant disappointment. No stun on that, no shock, no critical hit. Like, she should be a lot better than she is. Dale Silbernagel, what's up, man? Got a 5-star Star-Lord in need of awakening. Yes, sir. I saw Volunteerus and 4 Loki posted in Twitter earlier. He did a Labyrinth run today. Finished up, and he pulled a Star-Lord, awakened his Star-Lord from the crystals, and pulled a Tech Awakening gem. Like, that's where all my luck went, right there. Heal block line. Does it negate limbo? Yes. Yes, that means health bar does not change. Does not go up, ever. Guillotine, how would she do in I think she would do pretty well. If you can land that special 2 and then start... I actually thought about that. I mean, start landing debuffs and just pair and like evading everything. I mean, if you could just have bleeds going and then start triggering dexterity after using the L2 all intentionally, then it should be. It should make things pretty easy. Theoretically, try evading by holding block. Roll your thumb slightly to the left for first evade, then do a full swipe for a second, then do a quick swipe back for a third evade. So, slight evade, full swipe, and then a slight swipe. I'm gonna have to try that. Alright, well guys, I'm gonna take about 90 seconds here or so. I did not account for all of the coffee that I drank tonight, so I need to take a quick break. While you guys grab your cigarettes, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Sometimes nature calls and you just gotta listen. Let's see, what did we miss? The Mystic Dispersion and the Buffet and Masochism would give her enough for a second special. Yeah, absolutely. Haven't tested my question at all, but I feel it's valid because none of those skills are actually regens. Right, that's right, Greg, but it's still heal. And so, I mean, the same holds true. When I do, it's a rare occasion because usually Dormammu is dead by the time I get up in the morning. But when I do have a chance to fight Dormammu, if I were to fight Dormammu with Ultron on a regular node anywhere else, then Ultron is going to absorb at least 50%, whatever the signature ability is, 50% of everything that Dormammu does. Okay, but because he's on a heal block node, Ultron does not absorb that damage. He does not add 50% of it back like he would anywhere else. And so that when it says heal block, that means your power meter is never going up, or your health meter is never going up in the course of the fight. Second Mortal have heal block in Alliance Quest? No. No, he does not. Map 5 does not have heal block. Map 6 has heal block. Because Chicken Jerky, I actually had a chance, believe it or not, I actually had a chance to fight the second Mordo on day 4 with Ghost Rider, and I timed out. Went back in, finished him off, and healed Ghost Rider up almost 80 or 90%. Of course, I use a second special and he's not going to. There is his buff now. Alright, well that worked that time on the second special, charging right back in with the blast. I'm not sure why sometimes I still get hit with the blast. I think it's just a timing issue. Coming in too soon or too late or something like that. Is Ghost Rider rank 5? Yes, he's rank 5. And I still time out on the big bosses with him. I mean, like that second Mordo. Last night, actually, I fought the first Mordo and timed out with him. And so I think it's just habit. In most fights, I trigger his Fury early on so that I can extend the regen if I have to. And it's just easy to use. And I forget that, like on those longer fights, I need to be doing like 4-hit combos, special 1, special 2, and then do like the bleed and the fury, so that his attack is higher for longer, because his base attack apparently is not enough. It's not enough to down a map 5 boss on day 5, or a mini boss. Better wash his hands. By the way, saw Cable Vid, can't get the timing right for Cable L2 video. Keep getting smacked in the mouth with it. Yeah, it's you're either doing it too quickly or too soon or too late. That's the only explanation I have right now. I think I've got to practice it a few more times, but I'm pretty sure that it is evade the grenade and counter immediately. So if you evade the grenade and pause and then counter, you're gonna get hit with the thing, the plasma blast, whatever it is. See the problem I have with Quake. She comes out of her heavy attack, and maybe you guys can help me. I dash back, I hit heavy, and she just stands there. So I'm holding the heavy attack, and she just stands there. It's like I have to hit heavy twice for her to actually charge a heavy attack. And by that time, then I'm usually getting punched. Favorite part is the flicker transition. Yeah, I liked that, Hector. I can't do a lot of the those kind of fancy things with OBS, or at least I haven't figured out how to do it with OBS. What software do you use for editing? Yeah, yep. That's what your problem then, Adam. You're waiting too long. Just pretend it doesn't even exist. Pretend like that blast is not even coming. It's not a part of the special attack. You don't need to worry about it. Just evade the grenade and counter, and you should be clean. Quake, when she evades out of a heavy, tap block quickly, then back into heavy. She blocks one attack, usually can heavy right away. Okay, that's what it is. Then I think what I'm doing is she evades out of it, I evade a second time, because usually your opponent will come in with 2 hits. So I let her auto evade, I evade, and then I try to hit the heavy, and she doesn't go into the heavy. She just stands there. And that's why I usually get wrecked when I bring her to Alliance War. I've only brought her a couple times, and that's happened every time. So I quit until I could figure out what's going on there, because it shouldn't be happening like that. So I need to let her auto evade and then block and then heavy, instead of evade and then heavy. Use Premiere Pro. It was actually done manually. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have anything like that as far as video editing software. One of these days I'll get into that and invest in some of that. Right now I do everything in OBS, and it's not very user friendly trying to edit videos. I have to get creative on how I put things together. East Salinas, what's up, man? Watching the Crystal opening video with a 4-star. You got the red Magneto. Funny because I'd see you put that on other streamers' openings, and you get... Yeah, I hadn't thought about that, East Salinas, but yeah, you're right. You're right. That is my punishment for wishing that kind of luck on others, I suppose. You can dash back, but lose a lot of ground that way and still sometimes miss. Right, and that's the other problem. I'm just getting cornered so quickly. Like, I want to like Rogue more, I want to use her more, but... I mean, I understand how she works, but it's getting that heavy down without getting cornered and without getting smacked. Absolutely love Ghost Rider, though. He is killing it in Alliance Quest for me. That was costly. Really having trouble parrying this Spider-Man. Ah, what is the deal? Like, at this point, it's just like, I just quit this fight. I hate Spider-Man. He's such a pain. Too close. Dumb. Hate Spider-Man. He sucks. Let's see. Got a Marvel Now Magneto from yours. I'd say congratulations, but yeah, congratulations. Anthony Woods, what's up? First time. Welcome. 4.3 million. Is he guaranteed for Howard? I don't know. No, I wouldn't say... I would not say that's guaranteed, no. I would hope that that's enough. If I tell people if I were going for Howard, I would do between 4 and 4.5 million. That's what I would put up, and hope for the best. But I have no idea what he's going to go for. I would not be surprised if he went for more, just because arenas are crazy. But I would think, because he's not a great champion that everybody is just dying to get their hands on, that he would go for less than that. So that's just kind of my safe ground. You guys listening to fireworks too? Yeah, they're going off like crazy around here. My dog is terrified. Doesn't faze the cat at all. It's just running around like it always does, but the dog is absolutely terrified. Fernando Cisneros, yes, man, going balls deep. That was my first alliance. What is your in-game name? I don't recognize your. I don't recognize Fernando Cisneros as an in-game name. And if it is, I apologize, because I did have quite a few people coming in and out of that alliance. That was my first alliance. I was in there for a year or so. Chicken Jerky, you could tell you probably. When did we leave that alliance, Chicken Jerky? When did that fall apart? $2.2 for Howard. Trying to keep going, really couldn't be bothered after I hit the milestones. Too much arena recently. That's exactly my opinion, Adam. I am going to be going for Gwenpool, definitely. So I'm not going to concern myself with Howard the Duck. Not worth it in my opinion. I mean, yes, I'd like to have him, only because I don't have him, and not because I really want him. And this, my friends, is why Crossbones is so great. Not a single evade against Spider-Man. That's why I love him. Glock Princess with a sub. Thank you. Appreciate the support there. Fern Doggy. Yeah, man. Absolutely. How have you been? What are you up to these days, Fern Doggy? Duck, waiting for Dormammu. Yeah, Dormammu will be fun. There's quite a few newer champs that I don't have yet. Just didn't bother opening any crystals and didn't go for them in arena, so I'm still waiting. Beginning mostly with the mutant, Iceman, and well, no, I guess it would be beginning with probably the Gwenpool quests here, because I don't have cable. And then anything that happened after that. See, this is a projectile. I think Daredevil should evade it. The third special. Four-star Iceman in the monthly crystal. Nice, Anthony Woods. Congrats. That is a very, very rare pull. Not pool. I was seeing Greg DeGreat say Gwen Pool right under that, so I was going to say very rare pool. But yeah, great, very rare pull to get a 4-star out of the monthly crystal, so that is awesome. Don't even want to know, what do you think the cutoff will be? She's going to be another 6.5 million champion, I think. Fern Dog chilling. What's up with Lights Out? You know, I haven't spoken with him for about a month or so. Last I heard, he had moved on. He is in an alliance. Wait, CJ, is he with you? Is Lights Out with you, or did he join somewhere else? He must have joined somewhere else. He stepped down to a smaller alliance for quite a while, and then just recently went up to a little bit bigger, more competitive alliance. Star-Lord is SIG level 80. I think it's time. Dude, it is past time. Get it done already. All these guys live streaming, posting their results. You got what it takes. Got what it takes. Only need to dupe mine, so might wait for the second round. There's something will come up and I'll miss it. Yeah, you and me both, Adam. If we didn't enjoy the game so much, then we'd have more time. All right, I am going to revive one time because I'm on fight 14. I need to get to 15. But I don't see. This is dumb. I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, I didn't really want to use these recharges. I was gonna use units, but I guess if I use them now, I use units later, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, Hector, have a great night, man. Keep up the good work, brother. So hard to get. Tier 4 class catalyst. Star-Lord is level 99, rank 4. Just keep grinding away, man. Keep opening those alliance quest crystals. You'll get it eventually. Once you get to a point where you're in the top tier, I mean, you're able to get into an alliance, or your alliance gets to the place where you're getting class catalysts from alliance quest, then you begin to have the problem where you have more than enough class catalysts and never enough basics. Just noticed you gave me the wrench. Man, you've had that wrench for a while. No people have used Storm for Labyrinth, but you paved and showcased the way for Storm. Few guys I know. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad that I could help out with that. It's definitely not something that I recommend, but it's possible. It's possible. I think I need to give Salinas a wrench too. He's in here all the time. All the time. Alright, notice more storms jumping in. Yeah, Frojo's doing it with Storm and Rogue. Good luck on the grind. Didn't know you made MCOC videos. Absolutely, Fern Doggy. Take care, man. Keep in touch. I'd love to catch up with you and hear where you are in the game, if you're still playing, what kind of alliance you're in, and all that good stuff. So yeah, send me a message. Let's chat outside of this context and in the Line app. That'd be great. Item use on, took Star-Lord to 99, wanted to finish 5.2. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Adam, but there are actually other tech champions now that are worthy of that. So I wish, I mean, if I got one, I would use it on Yondu. I mean, and part of me, I'm like, should I buy this? I don't want to spend 50 bucks. I really don't. But should I buy this Ultimate Signature Stone Daily card? Because I'm about to rank 5 Yondu Unawakened. I'm like, and I'm saving 6 stones for him. Star-Lord's at 79, so he gets no more 6 stones for me. And so I'm saving 6 stones for Yondu as soon as he's awakened. You know, but this will be my first Unawakened rank 5, I think. No, I think I did take up Crossbones Unawakened. But it's just not ideal. I don't know. I think I'm going to let it pass. I really don't need to spend the money, but it was tempting. It was tempting, because I want Yondu Awakened. Is a T4cc arena worth the grind? For me, it's not. The Ascendant Crystal is a very, very low chance of getting a Tier 4 class Catalyst. You're going to get ISO from that, most likely. But the one redeeming thing about it is you do get a full PHC crystal. Not great, but yeah, I don't know. Lights is in SB6, 8.2 Alliance. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's right. Okay, because I think Hags was talking to him about joining you guys, but then he decided to go elsewhere. Yeah, I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem, Adam. I keep pulling tech cats and I don't want to. So I now have 11 tech cats. So 8 in storage in the regular inventory and 3 in the stash. Quick shot, what's up, man? How are you? Got a lot of guys over there in 4 Loki that have been doing Labyrinth runs too. You would think Command would make T4cc more available. I agree that it's time to get T5 basics in the game, but Anthony, actually, I think I used to be that opinion too. T4cc need to be more available, but the fact is, I mean, when you advance further in the game, when you get up higher, they're too common. I cannot open my T4 catalysts right now because they're just going to go in the stash. I can't use them. So the problem becomes once you start building an inventory, once they start coming to you regularly, you're going to use them pretty regularly because you should have a stash of T4 basics. You should have, you know, if you were like me, you're going to have 25, 30 or so alpha catalysts. But once you start ranking 5 stars, alpha catalysts are gone. Tier 4 basics are gone. And so now it's, I am using, I mean, you need 3 to 5 Tier 4 class catalysts to rank up a champion, and you're gonna get 1 a week or more a week once you get into the top tier of Alliance Quest. You're gonna need between 8 and 13, something like that, Tier 4 basic catalysts to rank up a champion. And those just are not coming fast enough. Tech as a class, always get. Moved up 2 4 stars to rank 5 while waiting for Star-Lord. Yeah, this is my third Tech champion at rank 5. Yondu will be, and then of course Star-Lord at rank 3. And as a 5-star, actually I'm sorry, this will be my 4th Tech. I've got Vision, Ultron, and Star-Lord at rank 5 right now as 4 stars. I've got Star-Lord as a rank 3 as a 5-star, and Yondu's getting ready to go up to rank 5 as a 4-star. And I will still have 8 Tech catalysts in my inventory. Adam Wildney, my alliance crashed and burned recently, so we haven't even come close to any T4cc in ages. Yeah, I get it, man. I've been in that situation. That alliance we were talking about a bit ago that I started in with Fern Doggy, that one just fell apart. Not a fun situation to be in. Grinding out T4b. That's what we're all about tonight. $5,000 day 1 prestige, nice. Cut for Gwenpool, Greg the Great. When I go for Gwenpool, I'm probably going to try to put up 8 million. I would think that the cutoff's going to be about 6.5 or so, but I have no idea exactly. She may set a record, but all I know is that she's going to be up there, on par with Voodoo and Hyperion. Can Labyrinth be done with a rank 4 5-star Iron Fist? Yes, it can. But it's going to cost you. Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. You're going to be able to do more damage with him than with just about any other champion besides Star-Lord, because his base attack is so high. The problem is he's a glass cannon, he has very little health, and so if you mess up at all, you're going to lose him. So, I mean, if Storm can do it, Iron Fist can do it. It's just how is your skill, number one. I mean, if you're just a god at intercepting and you never get hit, then I think, I mean, you could probably do pretty well with Iron Fist. Act 4, Chapter 4, Groot is stopping me from what? Why? What are you struggling with Act 4, Chapter 4, Act 4, or what is it? Yeah, 4.4 Groot, Anthony Woods. That's the one after 100 hits he goes berserk. I mean, he gets all of those buffs. If it takes you 100 hits, then the answer is he becomes one of the most simplest champs, one of the easiest champs to beat in all of the game if you actually take 100 hits to kill him. And the answer is you bring Voodoo, you bring Ronin, and one of those champs, and he's just about instantly dead as soon as he goes, throws up all of those buffs. You just got to have the right champion. A 3-star Ronin would actually would even do that for you. See, East Salinas, Adam Wildy speaking to East Salinas. Invincible, who made a video rank 4 Iron Fist against Red Hulk. Yep, yeah, he sure did, and he got him down pretty far in one shot. Terrell Brown, what's up, man? Welcome back. Yeah, that's tough, Adam. When you drop that much, you're basically just rebuilding from scratch. That's true, quick shot, but I don't know that you'd want to give up the attack points. I mean, in Labyrinth, if you take a combo, most champions are going to die anyway. I mean, you may survive a little bit, I mean, one combo, but it's going to be pushing it. So it's, to me, it's like, just don't get hit. I mean, if you get hit with anybody, you're going to be hurting. With other champions, you may have one forgivable combo, whereas Iron Fist, you may have no forgivable combos. But for me, I mean, that's just, I don't know. You try it. That's all I can say. Try it and see what you're willing to do. Have to go for her, so let's get in that pool. Yeah, absolutely, man. Halfway to the T4b. Yes, the 5 stars definitely help. Well, I want to say magic for that Groot quick shot, but I'm not sure. I couldn't remember. Does that Groot have the Mystic Ward, or whatever that's called, where, you know, the Mystic Champions can't nullify effects? That's very common, especially on Cosmic Champions in the harder content, that Mystics cannot nullify. And so that's why I didn't say magic. I don't know if that's there or not. If it's not there, then yeah, magic would destroy him with an L3. L2 from Mordo. Yep, that'd do it too. I used a 3-star Ronin and a 3-star Star-Lord on that Groot. Fun fact, Jonathan Machado, welcome to the stream, sir. Good to see ya. Never lost my streak in Tier 4 basic arenas. Of course, I've lost some fights, never my streak. Awesome. Very nice, sir. How does Ronin help with Groot? Well, sir, Ronin's signature ability increases his attack for every buff that is active on the opponent. And so that Groot, if they didn't change him with the 12.0, that like they did the Venom, and 433 Juggernaut, after 100 hits, if you make it that long, he's going to throw up dozens of buffs, and that is going to skyrocket Ronin's attack. Plus, Ronin's second special attack also increases damage based on the number of buffs. So if you have an awakened Ronin at a decent signature level, and you can land a second special on that Groot after 100 hits, you're pretty much going to finish him. The other thing that I would suggest for that Groot is make sure you're baiting out his first special attack. His first special is very easy to evade. His second special is not particularly hard to evade, but it's hard to time because it's so quick and there really is no visual cue as to when you're supposed to evade it. It's just he moves and it's done. And so if you're getting caught with that second special, it's also going to be, you're not only going to be taking the damage, but he's going to be healing up a lot of the damage that you've dealt. So as much as possible, bait out that first special, and then if he's still alive after 100 hits, if you've got one of those Mystic Champions that were mentioned in the chat, or Ronin, then you should be good to go. Yeah, it's the same method that you would use against the Venom on 446. Posted a video on that a while back using Ronin, finding that Venom with various synergy teams. But if you're not familiar with how Ronin works, then you can check that video out. And it's under the Champion Spotlight or Highlight videos in my playlist there. You can check that out and see what I'm talking about. Ronin's damage goes really high against buff stackers, extreme buff stackers. Yeah, I don't let him get to L2. Never let him get to L2. He's usually pretty willing to fire off that L1. Extreme Will, what's up, man? Good to see you. Who's your favorite skill champion, excluding Punisher? Right now, my favorite skill champion is Hawkeye. That may change to Gwenpool after I get her awakened, I don't know. But right now, it's Hawkeye. Just because he has proven himself very valuable to me in Alliance War, and because he's a rank 3 5-star. Right, no Mystic Ward. The problem with that is there are a few Mystics that are poison immune. I think there's only one Mystic that's poison immune. So at the time when I did it, I didn't have any strong Mystics that would be able to survive that poison damage. Kobe24, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Anybody know how Swipe Train's doing? What kind of progress has he made? Yeah, Jonathan, I was not a big fan of Hawkeye until I duped him several times as a 5-star. And then I decided, this guy actually is pretty stinking good. I mean, the only other thing that I really would think that you would want in a champ, besides a strong bleed and power control, is maybe some ability accuracy reduction. But you can put him on a team with Quake and Black Widow and get that pretty effectively. Right, Dormammu has dual immunity. That's why I said there's only one Mystic that I know of that's poison immune, and it's Dormammu, right? Are there others? I don't think there are. Well, if you're just joining, thanks for hopping on. I know you've got some other options tonight, and so I appreciate you choosing to be here and hang out with us. If you are just joining, go ahead and drop a line in the chat and let us know that you're here. Hawkeye would be cool if, when he had Hemorrhage up, he had a small accuracy reduction. That would be very nice. That would be very nice. No Ramesh tonight. Not yet, anyway. He was in the chat this afternoon, I think, when I was doing the crystal opening. Have a 34 win streak at 700,000 points, T4b Arena. You have an 18 win streak and have more points than me. Kobe, that must mean that I have more 5 stars than you. Ghost Rider should be poison immune. I think so, too. Yeah, definitely Incinerate. I mean, I guess I can justify the poison, but the Incinerate doesn't make sense. The dude's head is on fire, you know? Speaking of which, I don't know if this would be a copyright infringement. I don't think so. I gotta share this. I just said, when I said this, the dude's head is on fire. I gotta share this thing. Let's see. There is a yeah, here it is. All right, if you guys have not seen this, you will thank me. This is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. If you're familiar with like TV anchor newsman bloopers or whatever, this is one of the funniest things. I crack up every time I see this, and I hope that you appreciate this link as much as I do. Watch that, let me know what you think. We'll talk about it after you watch it. It's one of those things, it's like you first watch it and you're like, I'm not sure what happened, and then you watch it again and it clicks and you're like, oh, that is hilarious. Did I just hear a "You're Too Slow"? What's a Sonic doing in this track? I don't know. Did it say "You're Too Slow"? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, you don't need context for that video. He's not here tonight. He was murdered and set on fire while celebrating his birthday. Yeah. I mean, can you imagine the dude's mom watching the news that night? Wait, what? What's up, Vinny Mac? Good to see you, man. Yeah, great stuff. You can find some great stuff on YouTube. And unfortunately, some not so great stuff, too. So casual about it, maybe there were enemies or something. No, I think, you know, it's one of those things that you're just doing your job and you don't realize that you said it until afterwards. I mean, I'm sure the guy is, you know, I hope it's not something like, he lost his job or whatever because of something like that, but you wonder how many times he's like out in public and someone just randomly says, "You're that dude from the YouTube video." It's funny how all news anchors that have news voice with the pauses. Yeah. Remember when Paul Walker passed away? Some girl I know posted on Instagram, "OMG, hottest man alive is dead." Oh, I mean, there's so many things. And like, what was that? Oh, I shouldn't even say it. Maybe I shouldn't say it. There was, yeah. All right, I'm going to describe it. I won't say it, but I'll describe it. But maybe you're familiar. It was like some airplane went down, and some like intern at one of the major broadcast companies, the news companies, like left some kind of memo as a joke for the anchor with the list of the names of the pilots and, you know, the stewardesses or whatever that died, and it was just a really bad racial, you know. Meant to be the names of the people there, and they read it they read those names on the live news broadcast, and then had to come back and retract it because it was just it was bad. Just lurking. That vid was hilarious. Yeah, man. Laughing. Yeah. Adam Wilder, you got it. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Like, how do you not know that? It's like, oops, I didn't realize those weren't real names. Honestly, not my fault. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know if she lost. Did she lose her job, or just the intern lost her job, or what happened there? But yeah. Nothing beats being murdered and set on fire while celebrating your birthday, though. That's my all-time favorite. Laughed so much at that one. How did she not realize those were jokes? Yeah, I have no idea. Finished up the Duck Arena, locked in on a solid score, just barely hopping the T4 Basic Arena. Yeah, already done with the Duck. Oh, you just hit the milestones there, Isalinas. That was a great power sting. Oh, I did not anticipate that one knocking him out. Holy cow, that was a strong one. Nice. Granola Scheme, just passing by real quick, dropping and saying, "Hey, Chid, what's up, man? That's a new one for me, Granola Scheme." Favorite of all time, though, is this guy getting introduced live as the new reporter. During his introduction, he's swearing his head off, realizes he's live, and immediately assumes he's lost his job. Yeah, we've had a couple here locally that have lost their job for language. One of them was just recently. It was a storm spotter. That's in Kansas. You know, we've got tornadoes and stuff, so they're out there in their trucks chasing tornadoes and thunderstorms. You know, just an eye on the sky kind of thing, you know, out in their vehicles. And one of the guys didn't realize he was live, and he was like, you know, holy frick, we're in the middle of a tornado, what the, you know, he just went off, and he's, you know, live TV station had to issue an apology and all that other stuff, and of course the guy lost his job. But I'm like, yeah, he was freaking out. He was like, there's a tornado right in front of us, and we didn't realize it was going to take this kind of turn. I mean, you guys have seen the movie Twister, right? You know, that kind of thing. So anyway, 4.6 million for the Duck. Ah, that's crazy, man. I hope that's enough for you. Chasing tornadoes should give you a pass on cussing. Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy stuff. But I don't know. It's like, you think people in California, do you guys like when there's an earthquake, you go outside and check it out while it's, you know, the ground is shaking? Yeah, that's what they do here. That's what we do here with tornadoes. It's like, tornado warning, everybody get in your shelters, get in your basement, you know, center room of the house, take cover now, and you know, and then everybody's outside looking at the sky, checking for tornadoes, you know. People up on their roof, you know, looking for tornadoes. There's been a couple good news anchors videos. One girl quit and lit a joint live. Take it she didn't like her job. Cali, everyone is under their table. Maybe a little more sensibility out there in Cali then. Another good one was when an anchor was covering a story about a girl who was a stripper. Oh, that couldn't have gone wrong. No way that could have gone wrong. After the video, when the camera went back to him, he flinched all crazy and moved his hand out of his... Only been in one earthquake, was on my 10th bong. At the time, very confused. You know, we've actually had a lot of earthquakes here in Kansas. It was crazy. So not my youngest child, but my youngest son is 6 years old. And so like Facebook, it'll tell you, you know, hey, this is what happened so many years ago today. And so about 6 months ago, something like that, it said, you know, it showed me what I'd posted. And it was a post when my wife was pregnant with my son, you know, 6.5 years ago. And it was like, according to my wife, if I can't remember what it was, I can't remember all the conditions. One of the conditions was like, if it was like the end of the world, there was an earthquake in Kansas, I still wouldn't drive to Walgreens to buy her pickles and ice cream, you know, even if there was an earthquake. And at the time, it was funny, you know, because we don't have earthquakes in Kansas. It doesn't happen here. Like the last earthquake was like 100 and some years ago. It doesn't happen. Well, since I posted that, in the last 5 years, we've had hundreds of earthquakes because of the fracking that they're doing in northern Oklahoma. And so the number of earthquakes are just increasing all the time. We get them all the time, just little tremors. But there have been some that were like 4.5, 5 on the Richter scale. And they shook the house pretty good. I remember the very first time I felt one, it's like, you know, you had no idea what's going on because, you know, lived in the Midwest my entire life, never been in an earthquake before, certainly not expecting one here, so it's like, we had no clue. Pretty crazy stuff. Is Gambit a good character to have? I don't know. I mean, I like him in Arena. He can place a concussion with his L2, which is nice against, you know, to reduce ability accuracy. When you play with Gambit, though, you really got to hold back. You have to dash back and hold block, which I don't like that dynamic because it just eats up fighting time. you're going to take block damage. But, I mean, him, you've got to hold block and not get hit. If your opponent hits your block, then it's going to cancel your, whatever it is you're charging. I can't remember what it's called. But basically what you want to do is hold block, build up as many charges as you can, and then use a heavy attack to convert those charges. And then your special attacks gain a significant amount of critical damage based on however many charges you've converted. And so that's how I play him in Arena. I just build up as many as I can, use it for special, stun, and then finish him off. Oh man, I'm sorry. Sorry, Salinas. I would think it's going to be nuts if he goes for more than that. It really is. But if you want him and you have time to keep going, then if it were me, I would. Quake is the one causing all those earthquakes. Yeah. Me and Quake, we spend a lot of time together. Prowess buff. Yeah, that's it. Robert Danzy, what's up, man? Good to see you tonight. But my mods are going to delete your messages anyway. Thank you, CJ. He said that, and now the music. Where'd the music go anyway? Oh, it just changed songs. Gotcha. Ah. There we go. What's next on the to-do list? New event quest. Yeah, event quest. I really need to build up my unit inventory. I want to get 5.2 done. I mean, and it's not a hurry to do, but long game, of course, get back into Labyrinth, but that's on hold until Star-Lord gets awakened. So, in the meantime, it's just the normal grind. I really hope we get something special with the Star-Lord, or not the Star-Lord, the Spider-Man stuff. We haven't had a Ming-Na Chloe's type quest in a while either, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like that coming out sometime soon. I don't know what the TV schedule is that usually corresponds with those things. Bautista Challenge. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. We did have that one, didn't we? Forgot about that. Swipe Train, what's up, man? Alright, let's see what Carnage can do here. I'm not optimistic. Yeah, that's actually one of the hardest things about this. I mean, is finding copyright-free music that is easily accessible. And I mean, because it takes time to do all that, and then I've got to put it all in the description. So all of this stuff, it was downloaded off of a site. It was live streaming it for a while, you guys knew that, and that was just causing problems. Really hoping for a new Chloe's type quest. Yeah, those are fun. I'd like for them to do something, but up the rewards. I mean, so like the previous ones, you got a 4-star awakening gem, or a gem crystal maybe. I hope that they're going to be making the 5-star resources more readily available. Alliance War, Gran and Arena, absolutely. It's what all about. Almost 900,000. Got 200,000 to go to hit the to get the milestone at least, and then the decision must be made whether to continue to grind this. I might as well, because if I don't, might as well do what I can. Because if I don't, what else am I going to do? Crystal Cornucopia? Right? I don't really care about the Crystal Cornucopia. Might as well. Let's just plan to go for the rank rewards and see what happens. How did Frojo do? Is he still going? His thing was supposed to be all night. Going for the low end of the duck. Extreme Will, you may want to rephrase that. I think I know what you mean there, but anybody else use Yondu on Alliance War defense? That sounded foul. Yes, indeed. I take it that's a no. Nobody uses Yondu on defense. He's actually been doing pretty good for us. Use Yondu to destroy any opponent in my way. In my dreams, of course. Yeah, I've always anticipated him being a great offensive champion for Alliance War. But we do have one guy that places him on defense, and he typically gets 1 or 2 kills at least. And the issue is, you can't parry can't parry him if he leads with a light attack. He can't parry the Yaka arrow. And a lot of times when you try to parry the Yaka arrow, you're going to end up bleeding. So he can be a rather pain in the butt to fight. More willing to do Labyrinth if you had another 5-star. Well, if you do Labyrinth, you'll have the shards to open up 2 more 5-stars and theoretically then have a 5-star to rank. At least that's what Ronan told me. Didn't work out. I still didn't dupe my or awaken my Star-Lord with a crystal, so... Before my alley tanked, we had a guy with a 5-star rank 3 Yondu on defense, had some success on stun immune node. Not better than our little jug. Yeah, I wouldn't put him on stun immune, because it's already hard to stun him anyway. Stun immune does not add much to him that he doesn't already have. I would put him on a bleed effectiveness, on a critical rate, or critical damage, increased abilities, you know, so that he's bleeding more frequently, you know, things like that. But yeah, stun immune, because you already can't stun him half the time, I wouldn't bother putting him there. Just like you don't want to put Mordo on a stun immune node. That 9809 5-star shards, this arena should give me enough. Oh, great, man. I expect you to let me know what you got. $89.90. Well, hey, it's the same numbers, really. Anybody noticing that the AI is triggering dexterity a whole lot more than it used to? Oh, man, that sucks, man. I've done that before. Getting in, you know, you join the boss fight, and it was like early on in after war started, because I didn't realize that it was going to cut you off regardless. And so I went in thinking I'm going to be able to finish this boss off. Had like 2 minutes left, and almost had him down, and the timer expired mid-fight. It was frustrating. Projo is at 40 deaths, and Colossus is halfway in health. Nice. Laugh out loud at today's war. Put Hyperion on a debuff immune node. Really? Not a good idea to put a power gain champ on debuff immune. I fought a Hyperion on stun immune today. Like, well, thank you. I appreciate you putting him there. It made for an easy fight. Don't understand the logic of it, but thanks. Of course, then they had a high signature magic with maxed out MD on the power gain. That was crap. Since Season 4 started of AQ, the AI has been real janky, yeah. 137,000 left. I should be able to get this before we reach the end of the 4 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe not. Five series left. I don't know. I may not hit this. Which surprises me. Definitely mess with the AI. I think the AI just runs and blocks, doesn't attack. Yeah, that Bane, definitely. That's what I've found too, fighting through those 2 maps. Is they would hold their special attacks till right before the Bane expired and fire it so that there's no way you can get back and transfer it immediately. I mean, theoretically, there is no timer on those fights, right? So, I mean, you could just not push them into their special for however long and let Bane do the work. Oh, it's going to be a tough fight. Limber maxed. Not going to be able to get the heavy hits in. Ah, man, barely. That guaranteed crit on Sim Spidey's L2 is nice. Saved my butt a few times. Anybody got big plans for the 4th of July weekend? Adam Wildy, I know you probably don't have plans over there in UK, but while we celebrate our freedom from the oppressive sovereignty of the British state, we'll do some fun things over the next few days. I think we're going to be shooting off some fireworks Monday night, maybe Tuesday night, but sometimes we used to go out to the lake. Don't know that we're going to be doing that this year. Trying to find them just using Quake's Heavy takes way too long. Yeah, I tried that with Magic too. Didn't work out well. Family barbecue. That's always good. Well, the barbecue is anyway. Hope the family is. Work. Extreme will work. What kind of work do you do, Will? I mean, I understand that some people just have to. I was in restaurant management for a number of years. Yeah, and never got those holidays off. So tomorrow, reset mastery. Yeah, I can help you with your masteries. I don't believe in holidays. I believe they exist. Whether or not you observe them, I guess, is a different thing. But no, I respect that though. If you don't observe them, absolutely. I know that some people don't, and that is perfectly fine. Robert Beckham, what's up, man? I am not going for Punisher 2099, no. Finishing up the T4b milestones right now, and then probably we'll just keep grinding on this and see how much I can put up. See if I can't get lucky with getting some... getting a the milestone or the rank rewards. This month is going to be spent largely focusing on trying to get class Tier 4 basic catalysts. Charge Quake's heavy when Oppenheimer does not have any power bar. Oppenheimer. She can evade basic attacks but not specials. Right. Just dropped in to say hi. Gotta sleep. Alright, man. Have a great night, Robert. Cisco Foods Warehouse, middle level management. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so that's related to the restaurant management. You supply restaurants and cafeterias and things. So, yeah, those food industry typically does not get the day off. Once every 4th of July, actually bleed red, white, and blue because America. Yeah. I think my plans for the 4th will be to laugh at 20 drunk Alliance members rambling in the chat. Yeah. Well, you know, you guys should at least, in the UK, at least have the privilege of being able to shoot off some fireworks, you know. I mean, in all honesty, that's really what it's become about in America mostly. I mean, it's not even about, you know, independence and the birth of a nation or whatever. It's about, hey, we get to shoot fireworks. Ah, stop evading when I want to parry. See, this is why I don't like Spider-Man. He just got that full self-repair because I could not parry. Thank you. Happy 1st of July, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. No, actually, what is it? It's 2nd of July for me now. July 2nd. There we go, 6 bleeds on Hulkbuster. Look at that. Let's get 6 more on this one. Nice! Still not doing a whole lot of damage, but 6 is still impressive. Still Saturday in San Diego. Yeah, absolutely. For another 45 minutes anyway. Time to rank 5 fix it. I keep telling Chicken Jerky he needs to rank 5 fix it, but he hasn't done it yet. He has the same problem with the science catalyst that I have with the tech catalyst. You pull more than you can use. But he can use the science. He can rank 5 Joe fix it, but he hasn't done it yet. Oh man, we're gonna be so close to that 1.1 million. I'm gonna have to recharge. And I hate this because I. Alright, so the reason I hate this is because I wanted to use those recharge things on 5 stars only. And if I'm going to recharge 5 stars, I want to be able to use boosts. And if I put a boost on, might as well keep going, but I wasn't planning on going that long. I don't know, how long are those 5-star boosts? I'll have to check on that. Pretty close. Had him at Sig 99 forever, chickened out, and did Unawakened camped World War II. Yeah, World War II is a better champ, I think. Did you have you awakened World War II yet? Freedom. What are you talking about? July 4th or Joe Fix It? An hour ago. Yeah, well the problem is that it's 20 minutes after 1 here and I have to get up in 6 hours, so... I'm gonna get beat up by a 1-star Gamora here. Jake DeLorme, what's up, man? Done with the arenas, got 5 million for 4-star Punisher, 1 million for 3-star Punisher, 2 million for Howard. Can't hear well, got a firework. Ah, sorry to hear that, man. Hope that doesn't cause any serious damage. Should in the arena in a few weeks, as long as they don't pull him and put in someone else. Ah, yeah. Look at you, loving Fix-It. Yeah, well, I'm liking his first special. I'm liking the bleed on his first special. Not sure that I'm in love with him yet, though. I mean, compare 6 bleeds with 3 from War Machine. Just no comparison. Been gone at the Caltrops path this whole time. Going at the Caltrops this whole time. Made it to Electra, halfway point with no revives. Just have to fight through Hyperion, Electro, and Jug. Yeah. But the good thing is, though, when it's done, it's done. You can always get more units. But when it's done, it's done. So, Popper, my cousin, was stupid enough to pop it in my ear. Yeah. Dumb cousins. Bet plenty of things like that go on. Oh, look at that. My 4 stars are beginning to recharge. We're in luck. Jake, are you wanting to get Carnage? Yeah, I love my kids, but yeah, they can be fun sometimes, and want to string them up by their ears kind of fun way. When it's done, it's done. Be a couple collector fights from next rank 5 4-star, potentially rank 3 5-star. Cosmic T4. Who are you wanting to rank for Cosmic? You got Hyperion? Really am liking Spider-Gwen now. Her moves are just so fluid, and she actually does pretty well with these armor breaks and this attack. 5-star Carnage. Nice. Normal stream tomorrow, Gran? I'm planning on it. I don't know what it's going to look like. Excuse me. Don't know what it's going to look like the next couple nights with the 4th of July weekend. Don't know what the wife has planned. But I am planning on it. Can you play Shooting Star 1 hour? I don't know what that is, Jake. Charles, boy, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Drax to rank 3. Ah, gotcha. I think we talked about that last night. Going to bed. Have a great night, Jonathan. Thanks for hanging. song. Ah, okay. Well then, I don't know. Probably not. If it's a copyrighted song, I wouldn't be able to play it on the stream without getting a copyright strike. Man, I'm facing a lot of people in the last few series here that have Limber maxed out. It's really a pain. Because I don't have any of the extended masteries. Those stuns don't last very long at all. Well, if you're just hopping on the stream, I've seen a few people have joined. Thanks for coming on board tonight. Just finished up the milestones in the Tier 4 Basic Arena. Gonna do a few more rounds before wrapping it up tonight. And then continue pushing on this tomorrow. See if I can't approximate or get it close or achieve the rank rewards and get another Tier 4 Basic out of it. Alright, Charles Boy, thanks. Hoping for a Mystic rank up gem. Completely out of Mystic T4s, desperate to rank Ghost Rider. Yeah, he's a good one. Don't think you would regret that choice. Well, there we are at number 1. I deleted my my calculations here, but if I remember correctly, we needed 15. I think I need 5. How much do we need for... I'll check on that. I know I need 5 Tier 4 Basics to rank Yondu. To rank Spider-Man, I need 4. Okay, so I need a total of 9 Tier 4 Basics. So that's 1 out of 9. 8 more to go. And then here's the other thing I didn't think about is Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst. I'm going to have to start hitting the Alpha Catalyst arena. Because it's 5, I'm going to need 5 for Spidey. And I'm going to need 2, so 7 total Alpha Catalysts. I may be okay on that, but man, these 5 stars, they just devour these Alpha Catalysts. Oh, yeah, I got to keep going. Look at that. 47 minutes in arena, and I'm going to hit that final milestone. Might as well. But if let's see. I still don't think I want to use those boosts, though. I think I'm going to hold them until I've got some time tomorrow. Let's do it this way. 5-star boosts. 15 minutes. Oh, 15 minutes is doable. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the boosts. Let's refresh the top champs and you throw the boost on them. Might as well. If I was going to do this, I should have just done it earlier when I refreshed them to get on the streak. This is going to be an outrageous score on these. 50% for 15 minutes. Let's see, tell me about it. Haven't worried about alphas nearly since it started. Saw my stash was empty last week, down to 7. Yeah, they just disappear so quickly. High speed, nice extra coffee for Gran in the AM. Yeah, extra coffee. Excuse me. Extra coffee sounds good. What's up, Kingston? How are you? Good night to those who are calling it a night. Indeed. Are you calling it a night, East Salinas? Where'd you get the 5-star boost from? That was from the Android compensation. When they had the Android issue where they couldn't log in and for like a day in Arena, and so weren't able to even compete for milestones or rank rewards. And so even though I play on an iPhone, I used to play on an Android, so I have the game on my Android, and I still log in occasionally. And so I thought, you know what, I think I actually did log in one time on the Android when that fiasco was going on, or when those arenas were going on. So I logged in to check it, and sure enough, I got the Android rewards, and they were there. 20 stamina refills and 3 5-star boosts per class. So those boosts may have contributed to the insanely high score for Hyperion, because those came out when right before the Hyperion arena. Just those are jumping off the stream. Yeah, gotcha. Thanks, man. $42,000 per. That's 84,000 plus 38 for Hawkeye. What is that? 122,000, almost 123,000 for those fights. Nice. Well, better stop talking and start recharging before those boosts wear off. Well, since I'm using the boost and I'm recharging, I'm committed now. We're going for the rank rewards. Going for a second T4b here. Yeah, before I ever got the iPhone, I had seen that. I mean, that if you do have access to both, even if you never play on one of them, make sure you have the game on both devices and you occasionally sign in, because there's a lot of times that there will be special deals or compensations or offers on only one device and not the other. So like two-star Captain America World War II. I got him on the, I don't know if he's ever been offered on an iPhone, but he was offered on the Android. And so I've got him because I got him on the Android. The 3-star Hulk. Everybody's got him now, or should have him now, after the 12.0. But originally he was only offered on the iPhone, and so I didn't have an iPhone at the time, so I couldn't get him until he was just recently offered again. Had to log in 4 Alliance members during that little fiasco. Got them rewards cards, giving them anyway. So you logged in on your device, your Apple, and because they couldn't log in on the Android, makes sense. Yeah, I think they base the rewards on a couple of things. Number one, whether you participated in that arena, and I think they also based it on. It may have been your summoner rating. See, in Arena Storm crits and stuns and shocks all the time. Get her in Alliance War, and she just farts out. I mean, it just... sickening. Let's see. Did you guys see the Real Deal sold a 3-star to get 4-star shards today? No, I did not see that. I know that's common practice for some people. I used to do it. I used to do it all the time. Until I learned better. But, Oh, my recharges are gone. Oh well. Using units at this point. Gotta maximize these boosts. They now they only offer blocking and parrying on Apple. Gave out 2-star War Machine, same they gave out World War II cap. Yep, I got him too. So he sold the 3-star Hulk. So he's not going to be getting that champion back. Oh. And nobody told him? Nobody mentioned that in the chat? Hey, no, don't sell that one. If you're going to sell anybody, don't sell that one. It doesn't make sense to me, though. Why is he not in the 3-star crystal or the PHC as a 3-star? I don't understand the reasoning for that. It's like the Doctor Strange as a 2-star. So Electro's bigger problem than I anticipated. BW died to the damned bleed before I could do 5% damage to him. Bleed, immune, champion. Ability accuracy. Not off the top of my head, but does anybody else know of one? Yeah, I used to sell them all the time when I was just so close to the next 4-star. And that was long before I had any even close to being maxed signature. Use L2 Iceman. You're right. Extreme Will. Well, there you go. There's your one option. Hey, it's free points for item use. That's what I do. I just open all of them as soon as item use, or apply all of them as soon as item use is on. Yeah, I still know guys even at this level who will just argue, well, I'm just never going to use them, so it doesn't matter, I might as well just sell them. I'm like, dude, like in a 10, 11, 12 million alliance and you're still selling champions, it just doesn't make sense, but just can't argue. We can't argue it. People got their minds made up that they're going to. So many champs at max sig ability already get such better rewards for duping them. Exactly. Yeah, when you start getting a max signature ability crystal for just about every PHC and 3-star crystal you open, I mean that far outweighs the stuff you're going to get for selling a champ. I mean, because to max out what you're going to get out of a champion, you got to rank them anyway. You know, it's just a cycle of using resources, selling, not getting those resources back, having to earn the resources again to rank them up again to sell them again. Just doesn't make sense to me. Cold Snap is only evade. Not sure. I don't have Iceman either, so I just take Will's word for it. If that's true, then that would be a great option. I mean, otherwise, I think your best option would be Ultron and use a boost. I mean, and hopefully you can regen through the damage or something. Those shards, though. Okay, so I never have a problem evading Cyclops' first special in Arena, Alliance Quest. Didn't have a problem with it ever. I mean, it's just like, it's easy to evade. Easy to evade. Always evade it cleanly. Maybe like 1 out of, you know, 50 times I might mess up on it. But I fight this guy on unblockable first special in Alliance War, and I cannot evade it. It's like every freaking time I try to evade his first special, I get clipped by it. Like, something is going on here. Wonder how much time of my life I've spent clicking through 20 XP boosts every time. Yes, replace the current. Yes, 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 yeah. I always do the 50% ones first because they're like 12 hours, and then I replace them with the shorter ones so that I'm not seeing my thing and you know, 4 hours later saying, oh, what boost is active? Oh yeah. You get hit in war. Yeah, yeah. Fought him on Thorns node today, unblockable first special with Thorns. Got hit with his first special twice. I'm like, I am evading it the same way I evade it everywhere else in the game. Yeah, I think that's what I fought there. High speed 345 Cyclops. He got 1 death on me just because I didn't have anybody to counter Thorns. I went in with Storm, knowing I was going to die, and just figured I'd do as much damage as possible. Because I'm not going to be available first thing in the morning, and they're going to want to be moving, my alliance mates, and I needed to get through that Thorns to clear my power gain. So I lost Storm there, and then finished him off with Hawkeye. But then I had to heal up Hawkeye for magic, and ended up losing him to magic and had to revive. So it really wasn't the best decision on my part to use him or to fight Thorns there, but just I had a whole bunch of small health potions from all these quests that I'm never going to use anywhere else, so I just figured, you know, what the heck, I'll burn them all. So I used all 15 of my allowable items this war, just because I, you know, figured I might as well just go ahead and use all of these teeny tiny. Yeah, the XP boosts. Yeah, that'd be nice if they put gold on them too. Yeah, they're just, I mean, after you hit after you max out your level, they're worthless. Well, not worthless. I mean, you get points for item use, but that's not a whole lot. Need the war, they look like you're gonna mob. Yep, yeah, I know how that goes. You can evade the same way throughout the whole game, the same way you would evade and still get tagged. YJS Special 1, for example, yep. I don't have a problem with him anywhere except for an Alliance quest. I think he's easy in Alliance War, he's easy in the regular gameplay, but for some reason Map 5, he's the last, not really a mini-boss, but the last gatekeeper there on the left side before you get to the global node and then Dormammu. And he's a pain. I usually get clipped by his. Alright, boosts are off. And I'm at 1.864 million, which is a pretty good start for starting at about 6 hours late. 24 hours, 48 hours to do this total. If I want to get rank rewards, I probably need to get to 10 million. So by tomorrow night's stream, need to be halfway there, at least halfway there. We'll see how it goes. Got a few random crystals that I can open tonight, but I think I only have one. Yeah, only one PHC. Let's see what we get for the signature stones. Tech, another one for Yondu should he ever get awakened. You know what would be nice is if they would allow you to sell awakening gems for for awakening gem shards, like do with the catalysts. Like I am selling awakening gem, 2 or 3 star awakening gems all the time. It'd be nice if you could sell those for you know, piece together 4-star awakening gems. Alright, well that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's a bit of a longer stream, actually going 2.5 hours tonight. Later than I anticipated, but making good progress on the T4b arena. Appreciate you hanging out with me. You made the grind much more enjoyable, a whole lot less painful, and for that I do appreciate you. As I said, I do plan on streaming tomorrow night, but I can't promise with the holiday coming up on Tuesday. Don't know what our schedule is going to look like. I know at least 1, maybe 2 of those nights we're going to be up late shooting some fireworks off, like I'm sure many of you guys are. And so if you aren't following me on Twitter, then I encourage you to do that, because I will tweet either whether I am or am not going to be streaming, if you want a heads up, or if you just want to wait until the notification pops up, make sure you click the bell on the channel and you can find out that way. So anyway, thanks again, guys, for hanging. I appreciate it. We'll catch you guys later here on the Grand Scheme. Until then, this is Gran Kahonu smoking it down. Thanks.